So in this video, we're gonna try something new, and we're gonna try out the not so pretty, but also not so expensive analog. And you guys, I feel like I'm doing right now that I could have never done. I'm pretty sure that the results are gonna surprise you. I don't know guys, I think I need to get these goggles. What do y'all think? I find joy in the simple things like drones, tacos, and power loops. Speaking of power loops, I've been really wanting to get better at being a freestyle pilot. Let's be honest, flying in a simulator can only give you so much experience for in real life situations. And crashing my DJI O4 units constantly is really starting to get expensive. So I ran into my good friend who was gracious enough to allow me to fly his gear. If I end up liking this, then I'm gonna end up having to get a new set of goggles because my DJI ones, though are amazing, unfortunately they do not support analog. So here comes the toughest part about this, guys. Goggles are not cheap, but that's something that we'll worry about later. For now, let's rip around for a little while, see if I'm even into this, and let's also see if I can land a couple power loops. My first impressions of flying analog was honestly, this looks like shit. However, it only took a second to get used to, and one thing that I didn't really anticipate is in these low light situations, if I was flying digital right now, there's no way I'd be able to see all of these details. So that actually gives me a lot more confidence to be able to try out different tricks that I wouldn't normally try. And to be honest, I felt so much more connected to the quad than if I was flying something like a DJI drone. You gonna power loop this hole?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Listen guys, I know that I can land a power loop eventually, but at the end of the day, this isn't my stuff, and we're talking about this stuff being really expensive. I'm not trying to break his stuff. He did end up giving me a cool challenge that has a somewhat less chance of breaking his stuff.
I want you to dive the building, because that was part of my video.
Dive the building? What building? He's gonna end up going first to show me the best way to approach this. Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, you know your lines.
It's not very strong over here.
Now, I'm not gonna lie you guys, I'm already pretty nervous and there's a bunch of people all over the place, so that's not making it any better. So I guess the only way to break through the nerves is you might have to check out those tacos.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Low key. Yeah, of course, so that can happen too. But for now, in this moment, the only way to break through the nerves is just go for it. Not bad. Alright, I'm good. We just had a good flight in. We're gonna get a few tacos in right here. We gotta fuel up, you know? Batteries gotta get charged. We gotta get fueled up somehow, some way. I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna go home and order some HDZero 2s right now. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do it. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. FPV is not cheap. Yeah, of course you can get everything for a reasonable price, but if you're like me and you wanna put yourself outside of your comfort zone, you're gonna end up ultimately needing roughly around $1,000, and that's gonna end up getting you everything that you need. With that said, I took some of my mid to high-end sports cards and went to the coolest card show I've ever been to, the LA Card Show. Let's set a goal right now, you guys. Let's try and get $1,000 today. We've got some stuff in my backpack that hopefully we'll be able to total up to about $1,000. This was happening at the Intuit Dome where the LA Clippers play, and there was something there for every collector to see, but for me, I'm there for one goal and one goal only, so I had a one-track mind. I was really hoping to get like 1,000 for her, especially the Austin Reaves.
Yeah, this one I gotta pass.
All good, man. No worries. He told me he's probably got one of the biggest Austin Reeve collections, and he still wasn't trying to get that. So if I can't sell it to that guy, man, I don't know, it's kind of looking grim. From out of the blue, this kid comes up to me and he asked me if I have any LeBron cards, and it was actually both of our lucky day because I did have a couple. And that was our first step to be able to get a kickstart to our goal of hitting $1,000. So we sold those for 30 bucks each. These are the preview ones, so they're super niche. This guy's gonna be able to get something dope that's gonna be super cool. Hell yeah, man, I appreciate you, brother. And then I ran into another guy who was interested in one of my Shay cards.
Highlighter value is like 35.
We're this much closer to getting our FPV gear. When I was selling that Shay to him, he noticed that I had a few Luka Doncic rookie cards.
All right, guys, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do all 5 of the Lukas.
He made a sweet offer that got us so close to hitting our goal, you guys.
And then we're gonna sell those for 800.
And I think that we'll try and see what we can do about selling a couple more cards. We got 800 out of that, so we're really close to our goal. As our final push to hit that 1,000 mark, you guys, we sold the ever elusive Austin Reaves and a couple other bangers that far surpassed our goal.
I would do 11.
11? Okay, cool. Let's do 11.
You want 11?
Yeah, sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, guys, so we're gonna be able to turn some of these cards into drone gear. We hit our goal of 1,000 for the day for those bangers right there. Appreciate you, man. So we ran home to order the goggles and a couple tiny loops as well, and we proceeded to play the greatest game of all time, the waiting game. And after the longest 2 weeks of my life, we got a full box of hydrogen peroxide. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever come across this before. I don't like hearing how much movement is there, I will say that. In the box, we have the HDZero goggles. So these are gonna be great so that we can fly analog. The homie Go Dangle Go on YouTube. Make sure you, here, I'll put a little picture of him right there. And then I'll put a link in the description down below how you can find him. Great dude, he's been helping me a lot with analog. There they are, real sleek, slim, beautiful goggles. Ooh, that one's a little bit damaged. Hopefully that's not gonna affect this because if I'm not mistaken, I think these are my antennas. Moment of truth, you guys. Are those damaged? This is actually broken. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's the other piece that broke off right there. Nothing a little super glue can't fix or something like that. I'll have to get a hold of them and see if there's something we can do about that, but it's all good. It did come in a, you know, hydrogen peroxide box, so I didn't expect it to be in the most perfect condition. So now that we have these goggles, we picked up the Meteor75 Pro. Look at this cute little thing. That thing is absolutely gorgeous. So this is the Meteor75 Pro. Oh, nice. And there's even another 1S battery inside here as well. So they gave us two 1S batteries. Beautiful little quad that I'm really looking forward to hooking up to the Oh my gosh. Anyways, you guys, so we'll be able to take these HDZero goggles, hook them right up to here, and hopefully you'll be able to get a good flight in, barring that these actually work. The homie told me about this great spot that's perfect for beginners in analog because it's well lit, it's quiet, it's got conditions and obstacles that are pretty forgiving, and that's all I needed to hear because I just want to do some power loops. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I'm landing. Whoa, that was awesome! You just dove right in front of me.
Nice little lowrider bike? Hell
yeah, with blue wheels.
Ooh!
Get him. Oh! Right in the sand. I didn't bring my blower baby, but that's actually the thing that saves the day, a blower baby.
I actually have one.
Yeah?
I might have one in the car. Keys.
I got you. Got it. What the? That went off when that happened. Wait a minute.
They were a little too fast.
This shot is fire.
There we go.
This shot is fire. Oh man.
Ooh, that boy's ripping, dude. Yo, yes. That's fire.
I know.
Dude, that was sick. I'm only like 30-45 minutes into flying analog consistently, and I'm doing things that I would have never been doing or even thought of doing with my digital drones. So right here, the camera actually didn't freeze. This is just an editing trick. In normal situations, if I'm flying my digital drones, this is where I'm expecting the worst. No. Dang it. But with the size and durability of this Meteor75 Pro, I didn't have to worry about anything at all, and I can just get right back up and keep on going. I feel like I'm doing right now that I could have never done, ever. All in all, man, this was very successful, quick little first time flying analog with the new HDZero goggles. My final thoughts are simply put, I wish I would have started my FPV journey with analog. Even though I'm always pushing myself to the limit, it's better to do it this way than the alternative because it's so much safer and honestly so much more cheap to do it this way. And in turn, that turns you into a safer and more experienced FPV pilot. Big love to the homie Dangle over here, dude. Always hanging out and always having a good time with me. Just teaching me, man. So I really appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this stuff, please feel free to hit that like, subscribe, all that stuff. And we really appreciate you guys hanging out. But this has been fun. We'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe out there, guys.
Just listen and like and subscribe. Thank you.
Like, subscribe, all those things.